Hello everyone and welcome back again to our channel Coders Arcade. So in today's video guys, I want to give you the good news that we are starting with DevOps experiment number 1. Yes, absolutely. We are starting with experiment number 1 from today. Okay. So it will be about what is Maven, what is Gradle and the build tools, what are build tools and everything in detail. Okay. And after that the installation part. So before starting this video, as usual, I will like to request all of you to please subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon because that really motivates me to create more content for you. Okay. And guys, I am not getting that kind of response from you guys, to be honest. Some of you are interested, they are sending me comments like, please bring the content very quickly. And I've got some messages and all, but not that much. So I just want to remind you all, if you guys are not interested, if you are not getting motivated and you are not pushing me, then why should I do it? I will also go with my flow every Saturday, one video that can be done. Okay. I need some motivation from you guys, some push from you guys, showing that you are really interested and learning. Then only I can go ahead and bring the videos quickly. Okay. Otherwise, I also have a hectic schedule and then I will go with my flow. So please give me something, some energy, show some energy so that I can bring the videos quickly. Okay. Otherwise, I'll go with the normal flow. Fine. So without any more ado, let's get started. And as I said, we will be learning about the first experiment in DevOps, which is knowing about Maven and Gradle. Okay. So directly, let's go to the manual first. Fine, you can see here we had discussed about lots of other things. Now you can see the experiment number 1 is introduction to Maven and Gradle. Okay. So before that, guys, very important, I have already given you a very detailed Maven notes and documentation in the manual. I hope all of you have this manual. If you still haven't got it, please fill the form. I'll send all of you the manual. Okay. This manual is for you, curate it properly so that you can follow up all the 12 experiments and also know about in and out of DevOps. Okay. So we already saw there were so many problems with the the manual creation of a project, right? Let me just open Paint and show you all the differences that we had, right? As I said, in the manual creation, we saw the disadvantages like adding of jars, and then we had the folder creation. I'm talking specifically about the leaf folder. Those who have actually followed the videos, you will be understanding what I'm talking about. If you haven't watched it yet, please go and watch those videos and try to understand what I'm talking about. Okay, there is a proper video on manual creation of a Java project to do a Selenium simple testing. Okay, so folder creation, the leaf folder, and then downloading the jars and then adding it into the lib, and then again manually adding the jars into the project. Okay, add jars to project. So this was really hectic. That's why we use something called build tools. Okay. And out of that, in our syllabus or curriculum, we have Maven and Gradle. Okay. These are one of the best tools or build tools that we have in the market right now. Okay. And they go hand in hand, Maven and Gradle. And many people say Gradle is better than Maven and all. We will know about all these things now. Fine. So let's go back to the manual and see what it says. Okay, you can see Maven is a popular open source build tool that the Apache group developed for building, publishing, and deploying several projects. Okay, you can see Maven is written in Java. So for every person or developer who is aspiring to become a Java developer, it is very, very important to learn Maven. Okay, fine. And I have given proper notes and documentation on Maven, guys. You can go through it and learn lots of things about it. Okay, so our main focus for the experimental purpose should be to learn about build tools. So let's try to basically understand what it does. Okay, a build tool actually generates your source code, Okay, it also generates documentation from the source code. It compiles the source code. It packages the compiled code into jar files. These jar files are actually deployed to servers. Okay, we'll talk about those things gradually. You don't have to worry about that. Fine. And then you can see it installs the package code in the local repository, server, or central repository. So these are the type of repositories we'll be discussing, guys. For the students and also for the lecturers who are teaching this as a subject in your colleges, please remember there are three types of repositories. I've given detailed notes on them. Please go through these notes to understand better about them. Okay, fine. Why use Maven? As I told you, the adding of jars in the Java project was really hectic manually, and the project structure was not good. We had to do it manually, all of this. Therefore, it helps you to decide all these things. Okay, fine. The folder structure will be similar across the organization. Lots of things have been given you guys. These are all the advantages that you can have about that. Okay, you can go through it, learn about it, try to understand it. If you have any doubts regarding this, you can also post this in the comment section. Fine. And the installation steps are also given here, guys. Okay, I will also show you in this video itself how to do the installation. Okay, don't worry about that. The even if you don't understand, the steps are given here. Okay, with proper diagrams they have been given here. Okay, fine. You can go through it, try to understand. And then, as I said, the repository. See, local, central, and remote. Try to understand all of those, what these are and how they are actually important. I've given you all the information about them. Okay, this is not important for the practical experiment, but for the interview point of view, for the faculties to teach to their students, it is very, very important. So make sure you go through this, try to understand each and every detail, then only go through the experiments. Don't be in a hurry to just finish off the experiments, guys. It is not like that. Try to understand them, take your time, sit down, try to understand these things, then go on with the experiments. After you know the theory, the proper understanding of the build tool, it is very easy to get on with the experiment and finish it off. Okay, but practical exposure and understanding of the concept is very, very important. That's why I'm stressing so much about all these things. Okay, so I've given you all the details about them, and I've given you lots of links also. See, the central repository, all these things I've given there. Fine. And remote repository and how to add dependencies and all have been given. And guys, please remember, Maven is basically about a very important file that is called the POM file. POM stands for Project Object Model. Okay, you can see here POM. This file is very, very important, which we will learn about. Okay, when we are doing the proper experiment number 2, we'll do that. Don't worry about that. Okay, just for the time being, just understand that Maven is based on Project Object Model. Okay, and it is a build and project management tool. You can build your whole application and also you can manage your whole project using this tool, Maven. It is such a powerful tool, guys. Okay, similarly, there is one more tool that is called the Gradle tool. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll just go up and I'll show you. There is a notes on Gradle also. You can see Gradle notes and documentation. Just click on that and you can see that Gradle notes and documentation is given. Everything about Gradle is given. It is a powerful open source build automation tool. You can see developing, testing, deploying, and publishing software applications. Okay, it was created by so many people that I've given all of them. Hans Doctor. You can see this name is a little bit confusing. So it's Sezepan Faber. It is Adam Murdoch. Then Luke Daly. You can see all these names are given. You don't have to remember all of them, but if you want, you can just go through it. Okay, and it was actually an improvement over Apache Ent and Apache Maven. Okay, people say that Gradle is better than Maven, but I, as a Java developer, I always have been a fan of Maven. I really liked it a lot, and but it depends on your choice. Okay, you can go on with Gradle also. It doesn't matter. Okay, you can see Gradle supports multiple programming languages, including Java, Kotlin, Groovy, Scala, and C++. That is why it is very versatile. On the other hand, Maven only supports Java. That is one drawback of it. Okay, that's why people are moving on to Gradle. And people say it is faster. I have not seen that much difference between Maven and Gradle, but Technically speaking, people say that Gradle is even faster than that. And the most important use of Gradle is it supports lots of programming languages. As you can see here, Java, Kotlin, Groovy, Scala, and C++. Okay. So it is used for compilation and dependency management, as is for Maven. Okay, and packaging and deployment. Got it? And guys, one more thing that we will talk about. Let me go back to the Maven one and show you something here. There is something called life cycle that you have to understand and remember. Okay, you can see this Maven build life cycle: clean, validate, compile, test, package, verify, install, site, deploy. Many of the colleges, guys, I will tell you, will finish off with only one or two out of these commands. I will guarantee you, guys, I will teach you all the commands, because learning something incomplete is not a good practice, because you will end up messing up with the code, and also you will end up not knowing full of it. That's why I recommend you to learn all of it together, and while we are doing the experiment, we'll learn all these details. Okay. Similarly, we'll also have the Gradle lifecycle. Let's go there. Actually, these are commands. Okay, MVN clean, MVN validate, compile, test. All these are commands. So I've given you a detail about all these things. We'll talk about that one by one. Okay, don't worry about this. Similarly, let's go back to Gradle again. So as I am talking about it, I'll again summarize it like this. Gradle and Maven are actually what? Build tools. Okay, to manage your project, create a proper folder structure to follow in the entire organization, and also at the same time, it really helps in dependency management. It makes your life easy, to be precise and to be frank. Okay, that's why it is used. Fine. And I've given the proper documentation of Gradle installation also. And guys, now after this, we'll be learning about how to install Maven and Gradle. Fine. Okay, so you can see how Gradle works. Everything else is given here. So we'll talk about all of them. And the syntax is also given. And normally we follow the Groovy script, or also sometimes we use a Kotlin DSL in Gradle. Okay, so we have to understand all these things. So all the installation steps of Gradle are given. You can go through them, and I will also show you in this video itself how both of them are installed. Okay, and the pros and cons of using Gradle are also given. You can go through it, guys. You can try to understand them. Now what we'll do is we'll go to the installation of Maven and Gradle, which is our experiment number 1. Okay, you can see introduction to Maven and Gradle build tools. Fine. So what I will do is I will hand over the command to Mr. Ashank, who will be showing you how to install Maven into a system. Okay, because in my system it is already installed, so I don't want to uninstall and install it again. What I'll do is I'll hand it over to him, and he will guide you through the installation of Maven. Okay, then after that I will again show you how to install Gradle. Fine, let's switch over to Ashank.
Hey guys, welcome to our channel Coders Arcade. This is Ashank David, and in today's video, we are going to talk about Maven and we are going to see the installation of Maven, how you can install Maven in your system. If we talk about what is Maven, Maven is a popular open source build tool that the Apache group has developed for building, publishing, and deploying several projects. Maven is written in Java and it is used to create projects written in C Sharp, Scala, Ruby, and so on. Also, the tool is used to build and manage any Java-based project. So it simplifies the day-to-day work of a Java developer and helps them with various tasks. Now, if we talk about what are the uses of Maven, so as I told you just now, Maven is a build tool. Basically, when you create a project in Java, you have to download some set of jar files that acts as a dependency in your project. So see, the thing is that there are multiple jar files and there you manually have to download jar files one by one. Instead of doing that, Maven can do it for you. So the most popular use of Maven is that Maven is used for adding set of jars to a Java project. When you are creating any project, we need to manually download those multiple jar files and their dependency jars and configure them manually to build path. So here Maven acts as a tool which helps us to download all the jar files. Also, it is used to create the right project structure. So deciding and creating the right project structure is very important, because sometimes because of wrong project structure, the project won't get executed. So this is where Maven is helpful to us. Then building and deploying is also one thing that Maven does. Just like Jenkins, Jenkins is a build tool. Here, Maven is also a build tool like that, where Maven can be used for building and deploying the projects, where we have to manually build and deploy the projects for it to work. So that's all about Maven introduction, guys. Let us see how you can install Maven in your system. So to install Maven in your system, first you need to go to your Google Chrome or whatever browser you have. In that, you go to Google, and in Google, you need to search for Maven download. And once you search for Maven download, there you go, you have this first link available to you, download Apache Maven. So you click onto this, and this will open up the website, official website for Apache Maven. So here in this, you are seeing this binary zip archive. This binary zip archive, we need to download it for Windows. Now, because we are using Windows, it is a Windows 11. So we are going to download for binary zip archive, which is for Windows. If you see this first option, binary tar.gz archive, this is when you have a Mac laptop or an Apple device. So at that time, you use tar.gz. Here in case of Windows, you will use this. So I'm going to download it by just clicking onto this link here, and it is asking me where we need to download it. So I'm going to download it in my desktop only. I'll save it. And there you go, you have your Maven downloaded. Now I'll minimize this and I'll go to this. If I double click and open, for if you are a Windows 11 user, that zip file will directly open by, you can just directly double click and open it. If you have Windows 10, then you would require a zip archive software such as WinRAR so that you can extract it. So here in this case, because we have to extract Maven here, you can do a right click and you can go to extract all. Or if you have WinRAR installed, you can just go to WinRAR and you can just say extract files. So I'm gonna extract my files like this, and it is asking me where we need to extract it. So here I'm going to extract it on my desktop. So here, let's extract that. And there you go. I have extracted this Apache Maven on my desktop. So this is the folder that I've got. Now I can just keep this folder anywhere in my system. Wherever you want to install Maven, you can just directly copy paste this folder wherever you want to install Maven in. Now I am going to keep it in my C drive. So I'll just copy this folder. I'll right click, I'll copy it. I'll go to my drive here in my C drive. I can just paste this here. Anywhere you want to paste this, you can paste it wherever. It doesn't matter it's in the C drive or D drive. You can just paste it there, and here you have, you double click and open it, and this is going to be your root directory for your Maven. Here in this case, we need to copy this path and we need to set up the environment variable for Maven as well. So see, I told you that Maven is used for Java projects, right? So before you install Maven, you have to install Java as well. So Java installation is already there. I'll give the link in the description below, and let us check that if Java is installed in our system or not. So I'm going to open up CMD. So let me open up my CMD, and there you go. We have opened up our CMD. Now I'll write here Java space dash dash version. I'll click enter, and you can see that Java 18.0.1.1 is already installed in my system. So now I can install Maven. But right now, as you saw that we just copy pasted that Maven folder into our C drive. So here, if you want to check that Maven is properly installed in our system or not, we just write here mvn space dash dash version. Now it should say that Maven is not recognized, so I'll press enter, and you can see that MVN is not recognized as an internal or external command because we just pasted it into a C drive, but we have not done our environment variable setup. So let us do that quickly. I'll right click on this PC. I'll go to properties, and here, once this window opens up, I will click onto this advanced system setting. Now this is Windows 11, guys. If you are having Windows 10, then you can just find it somewhere around here on the right hand side of the screen. So here for Windows 11, it is right here in advanced system settings. You click on to advanced system setting. This is going to open up your system properties dialog box. Here you will find environment variables. You click on to environment variable and this should open up this environment variable window. So the very first thing that you want to do is in the system variable, we will be doing everything inside a system variable only, not inside a user variable. So here inside a system variable, I will create a new variable called as Maven underscore home. Now guys, make sure that it should be all in capital letters, okay? Maven underscore home. You have to write exactly how I am writing. Otherwise, Maven will not work in your system. All right. So now after Maven underscore home, I need to give the variable value. Now, what is this variable value? Just now we have copied this folder Apache Maven into our C drive, right? So I'm going to just open that folder, Maven Apache folder, and then I'm going to just copy the root directory of this main Maven folder. How you can do that? You can just directly click somewhere around here in the address bar. It would change this into the path. You copy that path. You go back to your environment variable window and you paste that path here. So Maven home will contain the exact root directory of that Apache Maven folder. You press OK and here we have Maven home ready. Now another variable that we need to set up is M2 home. Why we are doing this? Most of the other YouTube videos you won't find this. Why? Because they are installing it for other purposes like in general, but here we are talking specifically about the Java projects and the jar files where it is going to get downloaded. So the thing is that for future proofing and all the things, you can just click on to new and you can just create one more variable called M2 underscore home. And same path that you have copied for Maven home, you have to paste it here. Okay. This is the step that other YouTubers won't tell you. So this is the thing which is going to help you later on. Okay. So Maven home you need to create and M2 home you need to create. And in both the variables, same path value will be present, which is this, the root directory. Press OK and there you go. We have another M2 home. So there you go, guys. We have installed Maven half. We are on the way. The next thing that you need to do is that we are going to search for path variable here. You just select this and press on to edit. Now in this, you need to copy the path of the bin folder, which is already there in the root directory of Maven. So I'll double click and go to my bin folder. I'm going to copy the path for the bin folder, which is inside our Apache Maven home folder. I'll copy that. I'll go back to the edit environment variable window and I have to create a new path here. I'll paste it here and I'll paste the path of the bin folder inside our path variable. I'll press OK and there you go. Now we have properly and successfully installed Maven in our system. So there were three main steps. First, create Maven home, then you create M2 home. Now both of these will have exactly the same path. Now next step was to create the bin folders path inside our path variable. Once you are done with that, press OK. Properly press OK. Don't press cancel. Otherwise, the whole steps, all the steps that you did till now will be reversed. So make sure you properly press apply and then OK. Once you do that, we have successfully installed Maven and you can close everything. Let's go back to our CMD. Let's restart this CMD again so that it's refreshed. And I'm just going to open up my CMD. So let us search for MVN space dash dash version and I'll press OK and you can see that Apache Maven 3.8.9 is successfully installed. It is recognizing by your system and there you go. This is how you install Maven properly in your system. So I hope you have liked this video, guys. I hope that you have understood this video as well. If you have any doubts related to this video, please drop us comment below in the comment section and we'll try to help you as soon as possible. That's it for this video, guys, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel Coders Arcade. Also, don't forget to press the bell icon so that you won't miss any future updates. That's it, guys. This is it for this video, guys. This is Ashank David signing off. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
So guys, I hope you have understood very well about how to install Maven and how to set the Maven home and the M2 home paths in your system variables. That is very, very important. And I hope you understood and learned very well from Ashank how we install Maven into your system. Okay. The steps are almost same in Windows and Ubuntu. You don't have to worry about that. Fine. So after that, now let's switch over to another system where I will show you how to install Gradle. Fine. The another build tool that we have in this experiment. Okay, because in my system again Gradle is installed, so I don't want to uninstall and install. I will show you a fresh installation in another laptop. Okay, let's switch now. So first thing first that we have to do while installing Gradle is that we have to go to the command prompt. So I'll just say Windows R and type CMD, go to the command prompt. Let me maximize this. Okay, and yes, I have already installed it in my system, so I am doing this in another system just so that you can understand the whole workflow. Okay, so we have already installed Maven and seen that. Now we'll be seeing how to install Gradle. Fine. So just check if it is installed or not by getting this command. Okay, Gradle-v. Okay, or you can say Gradle space hyphen hyphen version. See, you can see that Gradle is not installed. Okay, so please follow the manual and you can do one very simple thing. So I'll clear the screen now and we'll go to our browser. Fine, and I will say Gradle download. See, you can directly search for that, press enter. Okay, you can see here installation Gradle is the option. You can go there or you can directly go to releases. Okay, if you scroll down, you can see there is a option for downloading something. Let me accept the cookies. See, you can download the binary or the complete, your choice. I will click on this binary, guys. Please check here. In the releases tab or the web page, there, go scroll down and see this is the version 8.13. I'll just click on binary only. Click on that and it will show you thank you for downloading, and you can see here it is downloading. If I go here, you can see download is in progress. So let's wait for some time. Okay, so guys, you can see that it has been downloaded. Let's do one thing. Let's go to that folder wherever it is downloaded. You can see here, this is here, right? So very simple. I just copy this, copy, and go to any drive. Suppose let's go to C drive, and here what I will do is I'll create a new folder called Gradle. Okay, you can see here, right? Gradle, enter, and inside that I will paste that zip file that we had. Okay, and you can see the version is 8.13. I'll just right click here and unzip, extract files. Okay, and just click on OK. Done. And what I'll do, I'll just delete this which I don't want. Okay, deleted. Now open this. This is the file, right? So what I will do, see guys, there are multiple copies. So rather than that, what I will do, this is important for me. So I will just copy this one, right click, or let's cut this, cut, go back. Here I will paste this, right? Paste. Okay, now this one is empty. So I'll delete this. Okay, you can see this is the important file for me. Got it? So what I want is the path till the bin folder. Okay, This is my win folder. I'll copy this part. Be careful, this is the part that I'm copying. Control C, copy. Go to this PC, right click, properties. You have to go to advanced system settings, then environment variables. Okay, you can go to path and click on new, or you can directly go to edit also, your choice. Here you can just click on new and paste that and click on OK. One more time, OK, and again OK. Fine. Now what I'll do is, this command prompt won't work. Rather than that, I'll close this and press Windows and R again. Go to command prompt. Now let's run the command Gradle space -b and see, it's waiting, and now you should get the version of Gradle. See guys, the Gradle version is 8.13. We got it. And there is one more way you can check, Gradle space - version. That will also work. Press enter. See, you can see the version 8.13. So this is how you can install Gradle in your system, guys. So with this, we have completed experiment number 1. Okay, so installation of Maven and installation of Gradle, both we have done, right? And guys, I have given proper documentation on the theory. Okay, so these two are built tools that will help us to work with our development and the deployment parts. Okay, because we saw that manually doing this takes a lot of hard work. So Gradle and Maven give you proper project structures, which we will be learning in the next experiments. Fine. With this, we have completed experiment number 1. Fine. The installation of Maven also, and the installation of Gradle also. So if you really like this video, please don't forget to like and share it with your friends and family. And also at the same time, if you really are new to the channel, guys, please motivate me by liking and also subscribing to our channel. And don't forget to hit the bell icon, because that really motivates me to create more content for you, and also at the same time motivates you to get notified about the latest updates in our channel. Okay, please stay tuned. Hope you liked it. Any doubts, anything that you did not understand, please ping me in the comment section. I'll be really happy to clarify those doubts. Okay, so till the next experiment, this is Saurabh signing off. Bye bye guys, keep learning. Bye bye, thank you.